So she said, please, someone should help me and advise me right. I have aborted 3 times in my previous relationship. She has done abortion 3 times in her previous relationship. I am pregnant again in my current relationship, and my boyfriend is asking me to abort. I am scared and worried at the same time. I don't know. I don't want to engage in abortion again. A lot is going through in my mind. A lot is going through in my mind right now. I am the first child of my parents. I know I am a disappointment right now. But I don't want something that will make me to regret more in future. Please, someone should advise me. I'm losing my mind. Both of us are currently students. We are depending on our families. Even though my partner is into welding and fabrication here in school, I actually believe we can manage. I do small businesses too as a student. That is what she's saying, that she has aborted 3 times already. She also said that, I know, before you start blaming me saying I was careless, let me tell you, I took after pills, but I don't think it worked for me. I don't know if I should just leave everything for good for faith, terminate the pregnancy, or if I should convince him that we should keep this child. What do you advise her to do? This is a girl that is still in school. Both of them are, she said, we are both in the same department. He is HND 2 while I'm HND 1. I don't know how to go through this stress here in school. Okay? He is 25 years old, I'm 23 years old. No funds, nothing. I'm thinking of hiding, if I'm thinking of hiding it from my parents. But how long? I have cousins in the school. They might see me with the pregnancy. Now, this is serious. This is serious. So what do I advise her to do? What do I advise her to do? Anyway, I already had advised her, and she said I should still bring it to the floor for more for a wider information. I told her she cannot abort this pregnancy. She has already aborted 3 pregnancies in her previous relationship. 3 good pregnancies. A 23-year-old girl, 23 years, and she has aborted 3 times already in her previous relationship. I didn't get to ask her how many she has aborted, because she just saying something about her previous relationship. But with 3 abortions already down the line on her head alone, she can't afford to do another one. How many children does she think people make these days? These days of scarcity of pregnancies, and she is trying to abort a 4th one. I advise her never to try it. She should not even contemplate aborting that pregnancy. What she can do is to go home. Yes, it's painful, it's shameful, she's a disappointment. The very first child of the family. Yes, she is a disappointment, quite alright. But she should go home, tell her parents, tell her mom, and have that baby. Thank God she's in a higher institution. She can take a year gap, have her baby, not start to a stage where she can leave the baby and go back to school and finish her education, because there's no way she can abort that child again. 4th one, only 23 years old. And what are you even doing with having anything that will make you to have pregnancy for a 25 years old student? That's what to talk about, relationships. When we tell people to come for counsel, come for information, come for advice, they don't quite understand. How will you allow a pregnancy to take place in your life when you are just 23 years old and your partner is 25 years? And she said she has aborted 3 times already. So this one is the 4th one, and she's scared of, carrying out the 3rd one. So what do you advise? I'll still leave it to you. Can you come up to the screen and advise her on what to do, or can drop your advice at the comment section so that she'll be able to have proper counsel? As I said, if you are joining now, let me just recount the story. It's a story of a girl. She's 23 years old and her partner is 25 years old. She said the partner is an HND student, HND 2, and she's HND 1. Says she has aborted 3 pregnancies in her previous relationships. So she's now in a new relationship and she has taken in, what a fertile girl, she has taken in, and the partner wants her to abort the pregnancy because of course both of them are still depending on the parents. She said that she's the very first child of the parents, that she is a disappointment. And she also said that not that she didn't take precaution, but that she said she used after precaution and it didn't work for her. So not that we should not blame her for being careless, that she wasn't careless, just that it failed, it didn't work for her, and that now she's done with the pregnancy. The boy wants her to abort it, but she doesn't want to abort it because, as she said, she has already done abortions 3 times. This one is the 4th one, and she is begging the guy that she should keep the baby, that even though they are still depending on their parents, but the partner is doing, she says she's doing some welding and electrical work in the school, while she's doing some small petty business in the school, that she doesn't want, she's scared, she doesn't know whether she can have another child if she aborts this one. So but the partner says she should abort. She is asking for our advice. What do you advise her? What do you think she should do? So we advise her she should not try any abortion again. She has done enough. Yeah, she has already done too much. She should keep this pregnancy. If she cannot take care of the child alone, of course she has to go home, and quite disappointing, but she has to go home and tell the parents what has happened to her, and they will, she should by all means have this baby. She should not abort again, since it's not like the boy is denying her, or it's not like the boy is not agreeing, maybe because he's still a student and he doesn't have any means of livelihood, because she said they still depend on their parents and they still have, I think that 2 years to graduate from the high school, and this thing now happened. So I advise her to take a gap year, go back home, have your pregnancy. Thank God you have small business you are doing, so go and intensify effort on this small business you are doing, so that you'll be able to be financially able to take care of this yourself throughout the period. Have your baby. Thank God you're the very first child in your family. Your mom might still be able to help you take care of the baby, so you go back to school. After nursing your baby to a certain point, you go back to school, finish your school. You are now coming out with 2 degrees, degree of a baby and degree of a certificate. So that's what she was advised, and she said okay, we should still bring it to the floor for people to advise her on what to do. So what do you advise her to do? Do you advise her to go ahead and abort the pregnancy, or do I advise her to have this baby, a baby that she's having for a 25-year-old student too, and she's 23 years old? Or what do you think she should do? You can drop it at the comment section so that she can pick up the idea, or come up to the screen and advise her. Or anytime you see this video, please do it by dropping your own advice, so that she will be properly informed and properly guided. As I said, we already advised her, please don't tamper with this pregnancy. It has happened, it's a mistake, and since you said it wasn't like you were careless, that she took her measures, precautionary measures, only it failed her. So she should go ahead and have this baby and plan on what to do after the baby has been born. If the boy accepts the pregnancy, good for her. If he supports her, good. If he doesn't support, she should try and make sure she keeps this baby. Or what do you think she should do? So this is Nkechi Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship platform, who would come to find connection, come to find relationship, come to find love, come to find connection, and learn how to make a relationship to be sweet, enjoyable, vibrant, and lasting. Anytime we are live, it's time for matchmaking. You can come up to the screen, you tell us your name, your age, your location, your blood group, genotype, what to do for a living, and describe the kind of a partner you want. He or she might be at the comment section waiting for you to just show up. Okay? Or you can join us in our community. We'll have a link up there at the bio, or you see a link at the comment section that will take you straight to our community where we do matchmaking. Or you can drop all your information at the comment section with us, your name, your age, your location, your blood group, your genotype, what to do for a living, and describe the kind of a partner you want at the comment section. We'll pick it up from there and work on it for you. So far so good. That's all we have for today over this advice and counseling time. What do you have to say? What do you have to add to it?